I had a good time when I was younger.
Well, it's number
Thank you,
16.
Piers.
In a stunning twist in British politics, Labour leader Keir Starmer shocked the nation with a live announcement, revealing his decision to resign following allegations of an affair with Deputy Leader Angela Rayner. This unprecedented moment has left party members, supporters, and the general public in disbelief, raising urgent questions about the future of the Labour Party and the political landscape in the UK. On a chilly morning in December, the atmosphere outside the Labour headquarters was electric with anticipation. Reporters buzzed, cameras rolled, and the weight of speculation about Starmer's fate loomed large. When Starmer finally took to the podium, his demeanor was somber, a stark contrast to the usual charisma he displayed. "I stand before you today, not just as your leader, but as a man who has made mistakes," he began, his voice steady but filled with emotion. The room fell silent as he continued, revealing the affair that had been the subject of rampant speculation. "I have betrayed the trust of my family, my colleagues, and the people of this nation." The immediate aftermath of Starmer's announcement was a storm of reactions. Social media erupted in a frenzy, with hashtags like #StarmerResigns trending within minutes. Political analysts scrambled to dissect the implications of his resignation. The Labour Party, already facing challenges in the polls, now had to grapple with the fallout of a scandal that threatened to overshadow its efforts to mount an effective opposition to the Conservative government. Supporters expressed a mix of disbelief and disappointment. "I thought he was different," one longtime Labour member lamented. "This feels like a betrayal." Others, however, rallied behind him, arguing that everyone deserves a chance to redeem themselves. "He's human, and humans make mistakes," a supporter asserted. Angela Rayner, who had been a loyal ally to Starmer, watched the announcement from the back of the room. After Starmer concluded, she stepped forward, visibly shaken yet composed. "I want to express my deep regret for the hurt this has caused," she said, her voice trembling. "We both made mistakes, and I take full responsibility for my part in this." Rayner's statement only fueled the speculation surrounding her political future. Some party members began to speculate whether she would consider running for the leadership position herself, a prospect that could further divide the party in the wake of Starmer's resignation. With Starmer's resignation, the Labour Party found itself at a critical juncture. The leadership vacuum raised urgent questions about the party's direction. Names like Rachel Reeves, Lisa Nandy, and even Rayner herself emerged as potential candidates to lead the party in this tumultuous time. Internal discussions began to intensify, with party members debating whether to adopt a more centrist approach or to return to the party's traditional leftist roots. The decision would have lasting implications for Labour's electoral strategy and its ability to connect with voters disillusioned by the current political climate. In the days following the announcement, the media descended upon the story like a swarm. Tabloids and broadsheets alike dissected every detail of the alleged affair, painting a complex picture of personal and political ramifications. Investigative reports began to surface, detailing the timeline of events and the potential implications for Labour's integrity. Political commentators drew parallels to past scandals that have rocked the British political landscape. The contrast between Starmer's carefully cultivated public persona and the reality of his actions provided fertile ground for discussion about accountability and ethics in politics. This scandal marked a significant chapter in the history of British politics. The public's appetite for transparency and integrity has never been higher, and Starmer's resignation served as a reminder that even the most carefully curated political images can falter. The story evoked memories of past controversies, from the expenses scandal of 2009 to the more recent controversies surrounding former Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Starmer's situation highlighted the complexities of leadership in modern politics, where personal choices can have profound professional consequences. As the nation reflected on this moment, discussions about the moral obligations of political leaders came to the forefront. As the Labour Party navigated this turbulent period, it became clear that the path forward would require a delicate balance of introspection and action. The new leader would need to address the issues that had contributed to Starmer's downfall, while also reinvigorating the party's message to resonate with voters. In the coming months, discussions about policy priorities, party unity, and electoral strategy would dominate the agenda. The Labour Party had an opportunity to redefine itself, but it would have to do so while contending with the legacy of recent events. Keir Starmer's live announcement was a watershed moment in British politics, reverberating through the Labour Party and beyond. As the dust began to settle, the implications of his decision would be felt for years to come. The Labour Party stood at a crossroads, facing the challenge of rebuilding its image and restoring faith among its supporters. In these tumultuous times, one thing was clear. The political landscape in the UK is ever-changing, and the repercussions of Starmer's decision would echo far beyond the walls of Westminster. As political observers, party members, and citizens watched closely, the focus shifted to the future of a party irrevocably altered by a scandal that had taken many by surprise. The journey ahead would be fraught with challenges, but it also presented an opportunity for renewal and reflection in the face of adversity. Thanks for watching, guys. Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notification bells.